So if you're watching this video today, I'm assuming you've seen people like Jordan Welch and Luke Belmar talking about dropshipping and TikTok organic being the easiest way to start your first business. You need almost no money. You can very easily make some phone videos, but I'm assuming that you've tried this. You maybe got 200 views, chalked it up as a failure, and thought that dropshipping's dead. But then at the same time, you're also seeing kids like this that are getting 28 million views on an organic TikTok video and making tens of thousands in sales. And all they did is shoot it with their phone and make a very basic website. I mean, look at this guy's website. It's extremely basic. There's absolutely nothing here that is impressive in the slightest, to be honest. These are just very simple pictures. He has very bad pop-ups too that I definitely would not recommend doing. It's like throwing me in a chat now. Very simple, basic website, yet this guy's making tens of thousands of dollars just making fun organic videos. So obviously you're probably wondering how you can make videos like this for yourself that are gonna be high converting, get a ton of views, and bring in sales to your store. And that is exactly what I'm gonna be teaching you in today's video. I'm able to teach this because I have ran multiple stores only on TikTok that have gotten me a sizable amount of sales. So this is one of my stores called The Loving Surprise. We did 770,000 in sales on it. I'll have a little refresh for you guys. We had 836,000 sessions, a 1.43 customer return rate, 2.26 conversion rate, which is pretty decent, a $34 average order value, and around 20,000 orders. And this store was all through TikTok, and I'll break down some of our video ads that we did, but this store was extremely basic. This was like the lowest level you can possibly get away with. So this is the website, and I will admit this was a testing store. This was me figuring out how TikTok ads work. This was not like a serious branded store that I was really trying to take to the next level. It was just something that I was learning TikTok with. But yeah, this store was still able to do almost $1 million in sales in under a year. So this is the store. It's really basic. This was our product that was doing the most, the personalized necklace. There's just a photo inside of here. We were basically copying a store called Wear Felicity. I saw their TikTok ads and I basically just wanted to sell the same product. I mimicked their ads, mimicked their website, and was able to get some very quick success. So this is the TikTok account for Loving Surprise, and I will say we had a lot of videos taken down from Wear Felicity because at the start we were just kind of taking some of their hooks, like directly taking clips from their videos. We were mashing them up so it wasn't like exactly frame for frame the same video, but he was very pissed off, so he filed a lot of claims in TikTok. He even filed a DMCA claim on Shopify to get our store taken down for a couple days, and we were spending like 5 to upwards of 10K a day on ads, so those hits were kind of bad. But jumping into the ads, at least we were able to get some decent views. These are what's called Spark ads, so we paid for these views. They were not organic. We have some that were 2 million, 1.7 million, but what's crazy is the videos that we were taking from him got up to 12 million views, and those videos are taken down so I can't really show them, but here's a basic video ad that I can show you. So super easy stuff. It literally just showcases the product, but what it's doing, and I'll replay it and kind of talk about it, is it's building suspense through the text. I can't believe it. You see someone doing something and you're like, all right, I'm watching TikTok videos, like I'll spend another couple seconds to see what they're talking about at least, because you have that subconscious curiosity. And then if you're a person that's in a relationship, you have someone that you care about, you're gonna want to get a product like this for them if a birthday's coming up or Valentine's Day is coming up. Valentine's Day did very good for us. But even if it's just as a random gift for someone you care about that you think your girlfriend will love this, then this is definitely a product that's gonna kind of perk up your ears. And then you go to the website and you're like, it's 30 bucks. My girlfriend would love it. And the reason it does so good is because this is on TikTok. There's so many young kids that are in their first relationships. They're in that honeymoon phase. They're very excited and want to show that they care about the person they're with. And that's the main reason I think this store did so well. But we also just had some really good video ads. We were printing out a ton of them. But you'll notice the videos are extremely simple. These are all phone videos, and that's why it's so good. It's because it feels like an organic, natural TikTok video, and then obviously at the end it gets a little bit salesy. But other than that, this is just a very normal TikTok video, and that's what's going to be your top performing video ads. And really quick to show you that I know what I'm talking about, this is a $2 million store. I'll do a refresh really quick. And if you want to see what this brand is, what these products were, you can go check those out on my free course. The link's in the description. It's called Jordan's Library. It is a 100% free course that's over 20 hours of 4K footage. All you have to do is go on, make an account, and you have access to everything. But I still want to show you one more store. And this store is called thenewcup.com. This is a store that I made just for fun to showcase my knowledge inside of Jordan's Library, the free course. This is the product. I found it when I was just scrolling on TikTok and I saw a video ad of a competitor called the Smart Cupper. And I realized I could outperform them. I could make a better website. I could make better video ads. So I did that. And in a 2-week time period, I was able to get 10,000 in sales, making some very basic testing ads, making a pretty decent website, which I'll show you. This is really optimized for mobile. So a lot of things don't even come up. Like there's an FAQ section. There's a bunch of things that just don't come up at all because it's not on mobile. But with this brand, I designed the website, shot the video ads, scaled it up to 10K in sales in 2 weeks doing all of that. And I honestly only spent maybe 3 to 4 hours on this brand. And inside the free course, I document the entire process of everything I did. And I even give you guys this exact website as a one-click download that you can put onto your store. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because I want to show you the video ads I made. So checking out the TikTok page for the New Cup, we were able to get some decent views. Again, this is all on Spark Post ads, so I paid for these views. But yeah, it was a pretty easy process. Honestly, last Capital Club event I was in that was in Thailand, I just brought the product knowing that I needed to make some video ads. I was in a really expensive villa, so I just shot like 10 different videos. It took me and my girlfriend like 15 minutes. And then when I got home from the trip, I honestly spent like maybe 5 minutes each video designing the little text pop-ups, doing the voiceovers, and that was it. So I'll show you the video that got the most views. This is 267,000. If you're anything like me, you probably have a ton of knots, aches, and pains all over your body. I get them really bad in my shoulder right here, and I used to just massage them to try to get them to go away, but now I use this cupping device. It uses red light therapy, heat therapy, and gives you all of the benefits of traditional cupping with a single click of a button. It's extremely easy to use on yourself, and honestly, it's the only thing that takes my knots, aches, and pains away. So super easy stuff. Like I don't even think there's text pop-ups at all. Yeah, there's no text pop-up. So this is just made in the TikTok app itself. I have like 10 different video clips and I just did a quick little voiceover and posted it on TikTok. There was no music I added in. There's no special effects. There's not even a text pop-up. And this was able to get me thousands of dollars in sales, just that video alone. The reason I think it did really good is because there's the foot hook of like, what device is this guy putting on his foot? And then I also get people's ears to perk up by saying, hey, I get knots on my shoulders, on my neck, on my back, and it really hurts, and this is the only thing that helps me. So anyone that's going through that problem themselves of having like very bad pain in their shoulders or their neck, which so many people are experiencing, when you say in your video that, hey, I have this problem and this is what works for me, it feels like a personal recommendation. And then when you match that with a weird clip at the start that's gonna hook people in, then that's kind of how you get a good video ad. It's that simple. So now that I've shown you a lot of stuff, let's kind of break down the fundamentals of what's actually going on and what you need to understand so you can make good video ads for your product. The first thing you want to do is find people you can mimic. The reason the Loving Surprise store did so good is because I saw Wear Felicity. They were kind of the people that cut down the trail for me to easily walk down on, and then I just had to improve upon what they're already doing. If I look back at almost any of my successes in the entrepreneurial landscape, it's when I've found people that are doing good, mimicked their frameworks, and then improved upon it. So that is the number one first thing you need to do. If you're looking for specific brands to mimic and get good foundational ideas from, I really recommend the High Smile. They get an unbelievable amount of views on their TikTok page. Bleem is also another really good one. We obviously have the Lazy Pot Noodle guy. He's getting crazy views on his videos. Also, Fabletics makes really good videos. They get a ton of views and they work with big influencers, and I think there's a lot you can learn from watching their page. Lastly, Mr. Beast's brand Feastables and just his content in general is very good at building stories. They make really good organic content, and if you can find a way to make storylines like that for yourself, for your own brand, it's going to be amazing, because one of the biggest goals is to create content that feels extremely native to TikTok, extremely organic. You want videos that tell stories, that transfer emotions, that hook people in, and then they also just happen to be about the product. So with that being said, that brings us into the two main points, but to understand those 2 points, you have to understand what TikTok is. TikTok is what I like to call the dopamine slot machine. Everyone that's scrolling on TikTok is just just like the people that are sitting in front of slot machines waiting for that win, waiting for a hit of dopamine. And TikTok provides this dopamine through sad videos, through exciting videos, through transformation videos where a big story takes place where someone goes from this to this. If you think about someone on TikTok, they're essentially an unconscious zombie that's just waiting to be filled with emotions. Most people go through life incredibly numb, and if they can feel sadness, they're excited to feel that. If they can feel happiness, they're excited to feel that. That's why TikTok is so addicting and so many people gravitate towards it, because they don't really get emotions in their boring lives. They aren't really living consciously. So they're looking for these videos to give them those emotions. So now that we understand that, we need to understand the two things. The first thing is hooks. So when someone is on TikTok, they are incredibly unconscious. They are literally zombies. So you need to do something that disrupts their pattern of thinking. You need to do something that grabs in their attention, or else they're gonna swipe away in a millisecond. That's why when I was in Thailand, I made sure that I got a shot of me putting it on my foot, because I know people will just be confused. It'll kind of get them out of their unconscious framework. And then they start consciously thinking like, what is up with this video? Then hopefully, if there's someone that has neck pain, shoulder pain, they hear me talking and then they get kind of looped in. So that's the first thing you need on every video. You could have the most amazing video in the world, but if it doesn't have a good hook, everyone scrolled past it, so it's never gonna get views. So once you hooked someone in, then the second thing comes up. You need to transfer emotion to them. You need to be a dopamine drug dealer, essentially, giving them that high that they're looking for. And if you can do that, that's when TikTok's algorithm is gonna reward you, because they need dopamine drug dealers. They need people to give these videos that provide emotions to their followers, because that's what they're selling essentially. So you need to hook people in and you need to transfer an emotion to them. You don't need to be focusing on perfect lighting, high production value of like 4K videos that are in like studio perfect backgrounds, because people don't like that. When they're in their unconscious zombie mode and they're scrolling, they see things like that and they're like, oh, that's an ad. They're subconsciously thinking that because they realize it doesn't blend in with all of the other content that they've been consuming for the last 7 hours that they've sat on their phone. There are so many videos that are just unbelievably bad quality, and those are usually the really funny ones that actually go very viral. So don't focus on that. What you need to focus on is passion points and pain points. So I'm sure you've heard a lot about pain points. This is a pain point based product, and it's solving someone's shoulder pain, their neck pain. So in this case, this product solves physical pain points, but there's obviously emotional pain points. Like let's say I have super yellow teeth and I'm really insecure about it. This is a pain point product that solves it for me, the Crest whitening strips. So those are good examples of pain point products. So in my video ads, I want to call out those pain points to get people's ears to perk up, just like I did with, hey, do you have shoulder pain, neck pain? Are you getting headaches? And then I resonate with them. I say, hey, I do too. And this is the only thing that helps me. So that's what's giving them that transfer of emotion, of trust. And also I'm selling them on certainty and excitement that this product is going to help them. Now, when it comes to passion points, you need to focus on what people really care about. And a good passion point example is like golf. If someone really cares about golf, you can just basically show any golf clip and they're going to be pretty honed in on it. So you need to focus and find these people's pain points and their passion points and make sure your video grabs their attention based on the understanding that these people really care about these certain areas. Someone who has neck pain is very excited to get rid of it. If someone's in a lot of neck and shoulder pain and they hear someone saying that, hey, I have a product that solves it, it's definitely going to get them out of their unconscious frameworks and start paying attention to you. So then with the rest of your video, you want to provide certainty and assurance that the product is actually going to solve that problem. You can do that by showcasing the product actually giving results. So for example, if I was selling Crest whitening strips, or if I was running the brand High Smile, I would show people with yellow teeth and I would show my product solving it, which is obviously what they do. Next, a really big thing you need to be doing is sitting on TikTok all day yourself. You need to be consciously on TikTok, taking note of different trends that are happening, different audios that are going viral, and think about how you can utilize those trends to make video ads based around your product. Then on top of that, you don't want it to feel like a video ad, so you have to tell a story, you have to participate in the trend and then make it about your product later. Someone who does this strategy incredibly well is Ryan Reynolds. He started Mint Mobile, like Aviation Gin or something, and he sold these companies for hundreds of millions. He sold Mint Mobile for like 1.3 billion and Aviation Gin for like 600 million. And he mentions himself that the reason he was able to see success with these brands brands is because he does what he calls fast advertising, which is basically just seeing trends that are happening now, making ads on them as soon as you possibly can, and getting them out quick. So when people see you already have a video ad on this topic, they're kind of mind blown, and there's so much curiosity of like, how did they get a video ad out so fast on this trend? And that's where people are really entertained, they're engaged, and they think it's funny, and you'll see comments like W ad, like this ad was amazing. So all that information alone should give you a really good, deep understanding of what your video ads should look like. Once you have these video ads made, you want to make sure you're utilizing them as Spark Post advertisements on TikTok's paid advertising platform. And if you want to learn exactly how to do that and how to run testing campaigns, how to scale up your ads once they're working, then definitely make sure you go check the link in the description of this video and go sign up for my free course. This is what the website looks like. It's a fully custom built platform that I spent a lot of money developing, but there's no catches, there's no gatekeeping. All you do is hit enroll now, put in your information, and create your account. Once you get in, the course looks like this. You hit Ecom with Jordan 2.0, that's the course. Once you sign up, you go to this page, click here, this is the course, and we have 4 modules and then a bonus module that teaches you how to kind of put out fires like advertising, account issues, payment processing issues. The first module is called Recreating Self. It goes all over the fundamentals of success with spirituality, dopamine detoxes, daily schedules, journaling, affirmations, and really just teaching you how to build the foundation of someone who's actually worthy for success and someone who's disciplined, someone who's focused and has specific goals. This module, in my opinion, is the most important one inside the entire course. Next is module 2, where you're sharpening the axe. This is where I'm going over theoretical information and kind of teaching what you need to be doing and how you need to really prepare yourself to cut the tree, which is module 3. In this module, I go over case studies of my different brands and really just teach you everything you need to know to be prepared to swing the axe and actually start your store, which is exactly what module 3 is about. In this module, we have a ton of videos teaching you how to set up your website, import products, apps you need to put on, how to create content, how to set up your TikTok, how to use AI, how to avoid legal troubles. This is a really big one. And in module 4 is all of the good stuff, how to set up credit cards, TikTok ads, how to read your analytics, how to create UGC videos, which is user generated content, how to set up Facebook, do Facebook ads. I even connect you guys with my virtual assistant, teaching you how to work with influencers, how to scale, how to track your data, how to build teams, and make sure you have good legal setups. And it's all 100% free. We also have an option in the top right where you can join the paid community group. Now this option is $100 a month, but it's where you get personal access to me and my team of student success managers that are there to answer your questions. And I personally am in there. I'm very active. We only have 30 members at the moment, so you get a very personal connection with me. And I go live almost every other day. I go live multiple times a week, making sure that you're on the exact path you need to be with your store. We also do some really cool contests and giveaways where you can win like direct one-on-one time with me and huge prizes. We have really cool people in here, and if you're really serious about e-commerce, this is definitely the best place you can be. But with that being said, I hope you got a ton of value in this video, and I will see you in the next ones. Peace.